What's going on, family? Just want to wish you a great day. I congratulate you in advance for your continued success, and wanted just to share a insight into an insight, thus the term insight into insight lesson that I learned today. And for those that don't know, I want to shout out Insight into Insight, my podcast. If you're looking to listen to some really great conversations by great community, business, and government leaders when it comes to challenges, their stories, how did they get to where they are, any type of motivation, inspiration, and insight education for your development needs in your personal life and professional career. And so I want to take a few minutes real quick. I wanted to shout out my friend Raymond Williams. Raymond Williams is, and of course, that for those that don't know my story, I'm an entrepreneur, skilled sales and marketing consultant specializing in grassroots marketing, providing business development and community engagement outsourcing for brands that want to do a better job of increasing their customer base or their community presence in urban areas through my sales and marketing consulting firm, Hylton Elite Marketing Agency, and also serve as a business and creative advisor to business, government, and community leaders who are looking to get more insight, access, and resources to basically increase their leads, generate more leads, increase their brand awareness, as well as increase cross-promotion opportunities at the minimum. And so I was having a great conversation with one of my friends in my network, shout out Raymond Williams, and we're just having a great conversation about some plans and some opportunities in the future. And Raymond is a skilled behavioral specialist, and we connected a few times in the community, but we really connected and gelled when we ran across each other when I was doing a leadership style development training and workshop for a housing authority. And we just happened to cross paths, and Raymond is a skilled behavior specialist, and he actually provides leadership assessments on not only your leadership style, but how to recognize others' leadership styles and how recognizing leadership styles within yourself and others can create a dynamic team. This is great for an individual professional, but also great for corporations and businesses and organizations that want to hire folks to make sure it's a smooth mesh and gel when they're getting started with their, with their orientation, onboarding orientation, or if a brand or organization or company wants to do a better job of increasing productivity and saving money, and maybe working with their team to find out the team's leadership style, the team members themselves find out their leadership style to be empowered and to move forward and to be on one accord and one band, one sound when it comes to productivity and production. So we're having this conversation. He just dropped a nugget on me that I wanted to make sure that I shared. And he said, you can never add too many good people to yourself. And that just hit me. You can never add too many good people to yourself, especially people with integrity, with character, with those that are looking to strive to build their integrity and build their character. You can never add too many good people to yourself. And the first thing when it comes to yourself is first assessing yourself. This is what Raymond is just breaking down. I'm taking notes. It's very important that you, one, keep your circle tight. You shouldn't be the sharpest one in your crew. If you are, that's great, but you should always, and your crew, or your friends, your group, that body, should always look to connect with those that are in a position at whatever sector you want to be in, and always learn. So I'm always fortunate to be around sharp people, and not only be around sharp people, but have an opportunity to build a strong working relationship to include revenue generating opportunities. So he's saying when it comes to, you can never add too many good people to yourself. First, starting with yourself, assessing yourself, examining yourself, knowing who you are, and really being honest with yourself. I'm taking notes. I'm applying this to myself, but I want to share this insight that I received and just part of my world with you, and just really being honest with yourself. If you're not going to be honest with yourself, it's going to take longer for you to get through the circumstance, as well as it's going to take longer for you to actually move in a direction that's going to bring you the results and opportunities that you're looking for, you need, and deserve. Stop lying to yourself. When it comes to, again, you can never add too many good people to yourself, but you have to first assess yourself. So before we're talking about anyone else, get yourself tight, which means you have to stop lying to yourself. I have to stop lying to myself as well. or things won't change. Those dynamics will not change. And that's not the point. I mean, that's not the goal or the objective. And if you continue to lie to yourself and not be real with yourself, you're never going to really have that peace of mind. Because even when you say, for example, you're asleep and you're doing something that maybe that's not right, your subconscious, even while you sleep, is going to pull that out of you, is going to recognize, and it's going to let you know, like, hey, something's not right here. We need to make some adjustments. We need to fix some things. Need to fix it. And that self-consciousness or that self-conscious is going to eat at you alive, eat away at you alive. I want to shout out my friend, again, Raymond Williams, behavior specialist. You want to connect with him. You want to get a leadership assessment. I'm talking about a license assessment of 60 pages or more of just your breakdown of yourself or your team. Make sure you reach out. Good friend of mine. Definitely look forward to our working relationship that we continue to have. It's so simple. We make this situation hard because it's easier to fall into the norm or do what everyone's doing. But it may go as far as, going against the grain of possibly society, even when it comes to being real with yourself or knowing that something's not right. But because other people are doing it and it's okay to that group at that time, then you should be okay with it. But again, you can't lie to yourself. You have to be real with yourself. And even if you're not real with yourself, and you're lying to yourself, then you're not able to put the pieces in place for you to move forward. And what's going to end up happening is people may take you not being real with yourself, lying with yourself. If they start to get to know you a little bit, they may take, how you present yourself and end up having you do something or pursue something that you're really not comfortable with. But that's how you came off, and they feel like that's their relation with you. If that makes sense. So what I'm saying is, under circumstances, be real with yourself, assess yourself, because if you don't do that to get yourself in a position to first be great with yourself and then to be able to attract and recognize those that should be great and integral around you, you're going to end up bringing off the wrong presentation until, worst case scenario, you're getting a body of individuals that, based upon how they relate to you, are going to put you in a position that's not result-oriented or conducive to where you want to go. And that, in turn, may go against who you are or who you want to become. So I'm going to read that quote one more time. You can never add too many good people to yourself. You can never add too many good people to yourself. That's a nugget. I wanted to make sure I shared that with you. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Hey, so again, thank you for listening. I help brands increase their customer base or their community presence, especially in urban areas, through business development and community engagement outsourcing. I do this through a sales and marketing consulting firm, Hylton Elite Marketing Agency, which I serve the CEO of. I also help brands and those same leaders, if you will, entrepreneurs, community leaders, business leaders, government leaders, those that are aspiring to be in those positions, increase their insight, access, and resources when it comes to the areas of business development and community engagement, ultimately for you to maximize your relationships so that you can reach your goals. Relationships are most things. And the more relationships that you have, the more great working relationships you have, you're going to be able to position yourself for success. So if you need help in any of those areas, make sure you click or put in the comments E1, the letter E, the numerical number 1. So the letter E is sign language. The letter E, the numerical number 1, in the comments to get more information about my sales and marketing consulting firm and the business development and community engagement outsourcing. And put in the comments LDH. LDH stands for Lord Donovan Hylton. For those that don't know, I serve as a Lord of Glencoe in the country of Scotland. And so put that in the comments and I'll send you the information along with a free presentation either on how to build working relationships from scratch for your professional needs or how to get comfortable being outside of your comfort zone. How to get comfortable being outside your comfort zone. Thank you for your time. And if you felt this message was worth anything to you, there should be some links to direct you to a PayPal, a Cash App, or a Venmo to donate whatever you felt this message was worth. If not, there's some great free tips and prizes by clicking those other links. Leave them in the comments, and see you in the next video. Peace.